Fyodor Dostoevsky, motivated quotes. The secret of man's being is not only to live, but to have something to live for. I gave up caring about anything, and all the problems disappeared. To go wrong in one's own way is better than to go right in someone else's. Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. The really great men must, I think, have great sadness on earth. What is hell? I maintain that it is the suffering of being unable to love. I say, let the world go to hell, but I should always have my tea. Man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. The soul is healed by being with children. It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Taking a new step, uttering a new word, is what people fear most. Much unhappiness has come into the world because of bewilderment and things left unsaid. Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. To love someone means to see them as God intended them. Right or wrong, it's very pleasant to break something from time to time. I can see the sun, but even if I cannot see the sun, I know that it exists. And to know that the sun is there, that is living. The awful thing is that beauty is mysterious as well as terrible. God and the devil are fighting there, and the battlefield is the heart of man. Man is sometimes extraordinarily, passionately in love with suffering. It is not the brains that matter most, but that which guides them: the character, the heart, generous qualities, progressive ideas. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst than to be happy in a fool's paradise. To love is to suffer, and there can be no love otherwise. This is my last message to you. In sorrow, seek happiness. If you want to be respected by others, the great thing is to respect yourself. Only by that, only by self-respect will you compel others to respect you. Besides, nowadays, almost all capable people are terribly afraid of being ridiculous and are miserable because of it. Nothing is easier than to denounce the evildoer. Nothing is more difficult than to understand him. Love in action is a harsh and dreadful thing compared to love in dreams. I did not bow down to you. I bowed down to all the suffering of humanity. You will burn. And you will burn out. You will be healed and come back again. The cleverest of all, in my opinion, is the man who calls himself a fool at least once a month. If you want to overcome the whole world, overcome yourself. Killing myself was a matter of such indifference to me that I felt like waiting for a moment when it would make some difference. 100 suspicions don't make a proof. A beast can never be as cruel as a human being, so artistically, so picturesquely cruel. I am alone, I thought, and they are everybody. The man who has a conscience suffers whilst acknowledging his sin. That is his punishment. The greatest happiness is to know the source of unhappiness. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. Power is given only to him who dares to stoop and take it. One must have the courage to dare. Grown-up people do not know that a child can give exceedingly good advice even in the most difficult case. Destroy my desires, eradicate my ideals, show me something better, and I will follow you. I am a fool with a heart but no brains, and you are a fool with brains but no heart, and we're both unhappy, and we both suffer. The degree of civilization in a society can be judged by entering its prisons. Man grows used to everything. The scoundrel. A fool with a heart and no sense is just as unhappy as a fool with sense and no heart. I used to imagine adventures for myself. I invented a life so that I could at least exist somehow. Only to live and live. Life, whatever it may be. Man has it all in his hands, and it all slips through his fingers from sheer cowardice. Without God, all things are permitted. Truly great men must, I think, experience great sorrow on the earth. They were like two enemies, in love with one another.